Owned and handled here by Juliana Kelso from Fairfield, New Jersey. The Tervuren is named after a suburb of Brussels. The other two Belgians, the Belgian Sheepdog, is known as the Groenendaal elsewhere. That's another Belgian suburb, as is the Malinois. Here you're looking at the Tervuren. Beautiful square dog, not heavy boned at all. See that elegance there? It's one of my favorite dogs. Again, because of their work, because of their job, they have to have a great running gear. They have to be able to move.
There's a good close-up on the two different color eyes here.
The eyes can be a variety of colors, and of course, as you see here, they can be two different colors, brown, blue, amber. They're supposed to be a loose, what they call a loose to medium-eyed dog, which means they're not quite as intense as, for instance, the Border Collie is.
This is the Australian Shepherd. Beautiful markings.
It's a beautiful blue merle Australian Shepherd named Token. Multiple Best in Show winner. #2 Aussie in the country. From Suffolk, Virginia, handled by Reggie Moorhead for owner Courtney Bell. These dogs are primarily a working dog. They can be a little reserved with strangers because they're so intense on their working. And in spite of the name, the Australian Shepherd really was developed extensively in this country.
All the way around.
And we'll be back with more of the National Dog Show presented by Purina after this.
Hurry to Kohl's after Thanksgiving sale, the only place you'll find over 250 early bird specials. Get there Friday at 5 a.m. Find Mrs. Jackets for $49.99, a digital camera for $99.99. Take an extra 15% off all watches, already 25 to 50% off, and 50% off toys. This digital photo frame is just $89.99. Plus, get $10 Kohl's holiday cash for every $50 in purchases. Get to Kohl's after Thanksgiving sale, Friday at 5 a.m. Kohl's, expect great things.
This is Mia. Mia is a Pro-Plan dog. Her bright eyes, shiny coat, and boundless energy. They're all supported by the quality nutrition in Pro-Plan, with real meat as the #1 ingredient. Mia is also a rescue dog. Through Rally to Rescue, Pro-Plan supports pet rescue to make a difference in the lives of pets, like Mia. Because every dog deserves to be a Pro-Plan dog. Pro-Plan is available at PetSmart. Pro-Plan, the difference is real. Where does depression hurt? Everywhere. Who does depression hurt? Everyone. The hurt of depression is emotional, and it's physical too. Cymbalta can help. Cymbalta is a prescription medication for depression that treats both its emotional and painful physical symptoms. Cymbalta targets serotonin and norepinephrine. People taking MAOIs or thyroidazine or who have uncontrolled glaucoma should not take Cymbalta. Tell your doctor if your depression worsens or you have thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants can increase these thoughts or behaviors in children under 18. Talk to your doctor if you have liver disease and about your alcohol consumption. Side effects may include nausea, dry mouth, and constipation. Ask your doctor about Cymbalta. Depression hurts, but you don't have to.
Tonight, it's the Deal or No Deal Thanksgiving 2-hour event filled with pie, turkey, special guest star Celine Dion, surprises,
Joe Kaiser, we come to say hello,
and millions to be thankful for. A Deal or No Deal Thanksgiving to remember. Tonight, 8/7 Central on NBC.
The Kennel Club of Philadelphia has a long and proud history dating back to the late 1800s. The National Dog Show is one of the oldest sporting events in America. The Kennel Club uses this and other shows as a way to raise funds for contributions to the Canine Health Foundation, as well as the University of Pennsylvania School of Veterinary Medicine.
Welcoming us back with a bark from the crowd, of course, here's the Poolie.
Yes, courted from front to back.
Great registered name champion, Fuzzy Farm. Obviously a place that specializes in Poolies. Harry, H-A-I-R, Potter. dog has won 5 obedience titles. You know, the American Kennel Club offers a lot of competitions, more than just conformation shows like this one. Obedience, earth dog trials, field trials, agility, you name it. There's something out there offered by the AKC for you and your dog.
I can see.
There's an eye. You know, it's kind of a collection of organized mats on first appearance, but it really is something that's used both for protection and disguise as it's protecting its flocks. Nonetheless, it would be nice if they had sort of a self-wringing ability. You wash them a bit like you would wash a sweater. You put them in a tub of water and fluff them up and down. Great little athletic dogs.
All the way around, sir.
Here is the Bouvier de Flandre.
Very elegant dog.
This is a beautiful dog. This dog's all the way here from Elk Grove, California. Handled by Larry Fenner. Larry handled the Best in Show Australian Shepherd at Crufts, the great dog show in London.
It's always a very well-known dog in high society, wasn't it, historically?
Absolutely. This is Indy. Won 14 Best in Shows, 80 Group 1s. Probably the most notable record of all the dogs here in this group. See if that makes a difference.
Does that play into the judge's decision much at all?
Well, sometimes if a judge judges a lot, they may have seen the dog before, and they probably know that it's a great winner, but you don't know within the context of who else is in your group. You're still judging the dog on the day. You know, Michael Jordan didn't score 40 points every time out, and sometimes these dogs have bad days.
And all the way around.
Beautiful Bouvier. Handled by Larry Fenner. Probably the dog that traveled the furthest to get here today. For a non-shedding dog, they're still high maintenance because there's a lot of grooming.
I speak excited.
Here is the Cardigan Welsh Corgi. What a great look.
It's a great dog here. I don't recall actually seeing them in this marking before.
Well, this
Used
isn't
to seeing him in
unusual.
the tan markings.
Yeah, but this isn't unusual for the Cardigan. The Pembroke is usually the red color, the tan that you see. This is a great dog, George. Just 3 years old.
Oh,
He's also a Canine Good Citizen, another AKC title. Won a lot of groups. George goes to school. He's the class mascot for Mrs. Reiner's 5th grade class. Hi, kids.
Well, the Corgis are historically great herders, aren't they?
They are indeed. They are indeed. Great substance, but it's an elegant dog nonetheless, a big dog in a small package. But they are very stubborn. Not the dog for the first-time dog owner, probably. They're a little different from the Pembroke, the other Corgi in the group. A little longer body. The last dog in the group. Miss Capstick going down the line, collecting her thoughts, seeing who she'd like to look at again. Miss Capstick is assisted in this group by the ring steward, Dwayne Butheris.
Facing that blue. Facing that. Facing that. Okay.
She's making her cut. She obviously is taking out the German Shepherd. Going down the line here. At this point, she probably has an idea who she likes. She's just collecting, making everything in her mind come together with what she's seen and how she's put her hands on the dogs. She's basically done putting her hands on the dogs at this point.
Facing that direction.
Looking for things like balance and breed type, things that you can see from
The Sheltie right on the
standing
other side
back
of
and
the line,
watching.
Facing that direction.
There's the rough collie, the blue merle collie. There's the shepherd.
And the line, please. Tell
Beautiful
me
dog,
the line
alert
facing that.
expression.
Great face on that shepherd.
Goes out the Australian cattle dog, the Bouvier, the Cardigan, and the Pembroke.
Oh, Mom, we made the cut.
Beautiful look at the Bouvier right there. And she's putting everything together in her mind now. This is the time where the dog's got to shine. All of the great breed characteristics that they have need to come together when it's moving and the judge is watching them from the side.
The Bouvier de Flanders is number 1.
There you go.
You're the Bouvier right there. Miss Capstick says the Bouvier de Flanders is number 1.
You pointed it out as a dog that knows how to win, David, and it sure did here.
The Australian Shepherd is 2nd, the German Shepherd is 3rd, and the Cardigan Welsh Corgi is 4th.
There we have it. Number 3 on our way to Best in Show, the Bouvier de Flanders. Meanwhile, backstage, the non-sporting group is next, and the crimping, the curling, the combing continues. And we have some characters as well. Andrea?
Well, you never know who you're going to run into back here. I'm with handler Ed Finnegan, who used to be the sparring partner for the late Floyd Patterson. And we're all wondering, you're here with the #1 Shiba Inu in the country. Why aren't you working with boxers?
Well, I'm a little tired of getting beat up by boxers, so now I have northern breeds mostly. I've been into sled dogs most of my life, and I race them and everything, and I noticed northern breed's better, and it's the small northern breed, actually.
Now, when you were a boxer, you had red hair. Is it the stress of the dog show world that turned your hair white?
It probably had a lot to do with it. You know, you're trying to get to every ring when you have a lot of dogs, and sometimes you miss one, and then sometimes you think you're going to win, and you don't. It can be very stressful.
All right, good luck to you in the non-sporting group.
Am I next? Am I next? Who's next? Is it me? Am I next? Oh, I bet I'm next. Oh, keep rubbing me there. I think I'm next.
NBC Friday. Nicolas Cage in a holiday favorite, The Family Man. Friday at 8/7 Central on NBC. Sunday, January 7th. It's a one-of-a-kind TV competition where hopefuls battle it out, and America chooses the leads of a new Broadway production of Grease. It's the opportunity of a lifetime. You're the one that I want. Starting Sunday, January 7th on NBC.
Remember what your mother used to say.
Nothing good ever happens after midnight.
While we can't tell you where to be after midnight, we can tell you that this Saturday only, Victory Toyota is the place to be until the clock strikes 12. It's Midnight Madness. More time to shop and prices will be dropping. Every vehicle in stock will be marked down for immediate sale and no reasonable offer will be refused. All credit applications will be accepted. We'll be here until the last customer served during Midnight Madness at Victory Toyota.
For a smile fit for any occasion, big or small, come to Sears Dental. At Sears Dental, new patients can get a cleaning, exam, and x-rays for just $79. Save $80 on crowns. Save over $300 on dentures. And get 0% APR financing with no payments for 12 months. To save even more, use your 2006 dental benefits before year end. Call Sears Dental at 1-800-47-SMILE today.
NBC Tonight. An ER event that takes you over the edge.
Oh, God.
Nobody's getting back on that bus.
Don't move.
You're out of your mind.
I am trying to keep her alive.
That bus is unstable. Lock on!
An ER event tonight on NBC.
Local 4 wishes you and your family a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Well, hello there, little buddy. Boy, I'll tell you, this has got to be pretty depressing for you every year, having to sit and watch the National Dog Show, knowing that you can't compete because you're not a purebred. Well, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. I'm not a purebred myself. I'm actually a mutt. Part actor, part TV host. Well, I know how you feel, but this year there's some good news for you. Because there's a brand new dog show that is just built for you. Yes, and it's called Dog Show USA, presented by Purina. It's really easy to enter. Just watch. To register is just really a snap. Take a picture or a video of your dog. Log on to dogshowusa.com, fill out a brief description, and there you have it. It's open to all dogs. So what do you think of that? Yeah, isn't that good news? Well, you just keep your little paws crossed, and who knows, because this year it could be you. I have a good feeling. I've got to get back to the other dog show right now, so we'll see you later. We're on our way to Best in Show. The non-sporting group is up.
As we look at the miniature poodle, the Bichon Frise, the Lauchen, the very recognizable Dalmatian, the Finnish Spitz, the Kazan, the American Eskimo, the Chinese Shar-Pei, the Chow Chow, the Shiba Inu, the Schipperke looking right at us there, the Lhasa Apso, the Tibetan Spaniel, the Tibetan Terrier, the Boston Terrier, the French Bulldog, and the Bulldog.
Oh, all great faces in this class.
The non-sporting group, so called because the American Kennel Club originally only registered dogs as either sporting or non-sporting. The hounds and the terriers split off from the sporting group. The toys and the working dogs from the non-sporting, and the herding came off from the working group. So all that was left in the non-sporting was a little bit of everything with every kind of shape and hair and function you could think of.
Well, that's a good way to describe what we just saw in that lineup, David. Here's the Dalmatian up in front of the judge right now.
Dalmatian's the #1 non-sporting dog in the country right now. Won the group at Westminster last February. Owned by Dick Stark of Conifer, Colorado. Boomer. Handled by Michael Scott. Here's our judge, Ruth Zimmerman, assisted by Jack Sheehan from the Kennel Club of Philadelphia. There's Boomer. We all know the story about the Dalmatians being coach dogs and firehouse dogs. I once had a young man tell me in a grade school appearance that the reason Dalmatians were so popular in the firehouses and why the firemen took them with them was to find the fire hydrant. They are easy keepers, but they are a high-energy dog. Prepare yourself properly, and you'll have a great family pet.
Hi there, fella.
Here's our friend Ed Finnegan. We met earlier with Andrea. And his Shiba Inu. This is Hunter. #1 Shiba in the country the last 3 years. Owned by Fred Duane of Manning, South Carolina.
That's a pretty dog, huh?
They are beautiful dogs. They're really kind of cat-like. People call them a cat in dog's clothing, but they have this fox-like expression, but they're very fastidious and clean and intelligent, and tenacious. They're not for everyone. They're not trustworthy at all off-lead.
As a reminder, the National Dog Show presented by Purina is a bench show, which means that all of the owners and the dogs have to stay backstage during the run of the show so everybody gets a chance. All 10,000 people here today get a chance to walk backstage and see and greet all the owners if they have questions about specific breeds.
A bench dog show especially, but any dog show is a great place for you to come and find out about different breeds of dogs. Talk to the owners and the handlers, get to see the dogs up close and personal. Find a dog that matches your lifestyle. It's the most important thing about adding a dog to your family. Do your homework. Find one that matches your lifestyle. Go to the AKC website, akc.org. You can connect with the different parent clubs of the breed.
We're watching the Lhasa Apso right now, one of the great watchdogs from Tibet.
From Lhasa, Tibet, and hence the name. These dogs were originally brought back to England by the military. And in the 1950s, they were brought to this country. One of 3 breeds in this group from Tibet.
Yep. Watchdogs come in all shapes and sizes. And so do the fans.
A groundbreaking 14-year study by Purina proves that dogs can live longer, healthier lives.
After all these years, you haven't lost a step, you old hound.
Dog Chow Nutrition, fed properly over a lifetime, can help add up to 2 healthy years to your dog's life.
Okay, last one home buys breakfast.
Long live your running partner. Long live your dog. Purina Dog Chow. of the trimmings, $55. Warm-baked apple pie, $12.
Is a bluebird here to
Full house,
is a new bird.
You could win a house and our home for the holidays sweepstakes. Just use your MasterCard or enter online.
You've seen the top show dogs at the National Dog Show. Now there's finally a show for any dogs, any breed, even if you don't know your breed. It's Dog Show USA, presented by Purina, and it's easy to enter. Enter your dog online or by mail. Top dog and owner win a trip to the National Dog Show in Philadelphia. Plus, enter for a chance to win a trip to Universal Studios theme park and a stay at the pet-friendly Hard Rock Hotel. Log on to dogshowusa.com and click. Enter your dog.
Well, what is your favorite breed? You can go ahead and text to 62288. There are 4 breed choices there. And later on after the show, dogshowusa.com will post the results.
As the non-sporting group continues here, John, there's the Tibetan Terrier, which is not a terrier. It is Tibetan, however. Spent 2,000 years being raised in the Tibetan monasteries. They're considered to be holy dogs. They could not be sold. They were considered to be luck bringers. Once an English physician was given a dog as a gift after treating a Tibetan woman, brought it back to England.
The rest is history.
The rest is history. But because of that upbringing, where they were in the mountains of Tibet, they developed these large, round feet. Large, flat snowshoe feet to help them get around in the snow.
Now, you see the handler there actually picking the dog up by the tail and under the chin. This is actually common usage. They're not abusing the dogs when you see this, David.
That's right. Those tails are very strong in these kinds of dogs. As we see RJ, #1 Tibetan in the country, here from Encino, California.
It's kind of a skunk-like marking there with the black and white, huh? Beautiful, beautiful dog, isn't it?
And wonderful coat. This is David Murray is the co-owner and handler here. Here's our on-site announcer, Wayne Ferguson from the Kennel Club of Philadelphia.
Also been with us here for 5 years together, part of the NBC family. One of my favorites, the only one who dressed like me, aside from you today, David, in black and white.
The Boston Terrier doesn't seem quite right to be named Frenchie. It's one of the original American-bred and developed dogs. Chad Howard, the owner-handler. Actually was on a stamp, this breed, years ago. A 20-cent stamp as an American made in the USA breed. Oh. That tuxedo look to it with the black and white markings gives it the nickname the American Gentleman. We're looking at Ruth Zimmerman, our judge. Assisted by ring steward Jack Sheehan from the Kennel Club of Philadelphia.
Here's one of the great faces in the group.
The French Bulldog.
Yes.
Our Boston Terrier is named Frenchie, and our French Bulldog is named Larry. Jody Longmire handling here for Dr. and Mrs. Don Mandetta. And Casey Fletcher from State College, Pennsylvania. French Bulldog has that level skull and the bat ears that you just saw there. One of the breed traits that make it a French Bulldog. That's why that short nose and the foreface, and as most Frenchy people can tell you, that helps them to snore loudly. See, we're filling you full of knowledge here before you go out to find the dog that you need for your family.
That's right. I want one that's going to be sawing logs at night.
Wonderful dogs, great temperaments, sweet look, great family dogs. On around, please.
David, you say time and time again you should find a dog that matches your lifestyle. And never try a dog out. Our pounds are filled with too many people that haven't taken dogs as a lifetime commitment.
Don't buy on impulse. Don't buy because a dog wins the National Dog Show or because it looks good on Frasier or they're making a movie about it. Get a dog because you've done your homework and you know that it's going to be the right dog for you and your family.
Here's our cut coming, the Bichon, the Dalmatian.
The Lhasa, please.
The Lhasa comes back out.
Tibetan Terrier, please.
The Tibetan Terrier. The Boston Terrier. And the little French Bulldog. What a face.
It's like a little cotton swab there, the Bichon.
Beautiful Dalmatian. Stacked beautifully there. Once again.
Tibetan Terrier, number 1.
There you go.
You're
The
right
Tibetan
there.
Terrier.
She points at the Tibetan Terrier to win the non-sporting group. The Dalmatian is second. The Lhasa is third. And fourth
Thank
goes
you all
to
so much. It's a great group.
the Shiba Inu.
And don't forget at the conclusion of today's telecast to use your cell phone and text your vote in for the People's Choice Best in Show. Every vote is subject to standard messaging rates. There is your winner of the non-sporting group, the Tibetan Terrier. And there is Tilly, winner of the 2005 Dog Show USA.
When you have a pet, life is better. Because pets enrich our lives in immeasurable ways. Purina shares your passion for pets. It's why we continue to do all we can to help pet owners make the world a better place for pets. Purina, your pet, our passion. For videos, stories, and other cool stuff, visit petcentric.com.
You sure there's Petco stuff this way?
Do you want in front?
I thought I was in front.
Pals members save 10% on Holiday and Dickens Closet pet apparel.
Uh-oh, quick.
Oh, hey, I think we're under the mistletoe.
Don't even think about it.
Petco, where the pets go.
I think they're wrapping Petco stuff up here.
I smell gift boxes and ribbons.
That's us, Sherlock.
Save 10% on wood dog houses when you order on Petco.com.
Let's go. I don't want coal in my stocking.
Or in your litter box.
Petco, where the pets go.
Hurry to Kohl's after Thanksgiving sale, the only place you'll find over 250 early bird specials. Get there Friday at 5 a.m. Find Mrs. Cashmere sweaters for $34.99 and men's leather outerwear for $99.99. Take an extra 20% off fine jewelry, already 60% off. This DVD player is just $49.99 after mail-in rebate. And this KitchenAid stand mixer is $157.99. Plus, get $10 Kohl's holiday cash for every $50 in purchases. Get to Kohl's after Thanksgiving sale, Friday at 5 a.m. Kohl's. Expect great things.
I promise I will not tease you or startle you or pull your tail. I promise I will respect your personal space.
Teach a child to respect dogs and make friends for life. A message from the American Kennel Club.
Tonight at 8/7 Central, the 2-hour Deal Thanksgiving event with special guests and $1 million payoff. Deal or no deal tonight, 8/7 Central on NBC.
National Dog Show presented by Purina is brought to you by Petco. For the best products in pet care, come to Petco, where the pets go. And by Dogster.com. Visit Dogster.com, thousands of pictures and stories of people just like you. And by Purina and Petcentric.com, for places to go, things to sniff, and all things pet. 2,000 dogs, David. Backstage, 165 breeds. What a day.
It's a great day, all right, John. And among the activities and the excitement of the day was seeing John O'Hurley talking about his new book, It's Okay to Miss the Bed on the First Jump. And other life lessons I've learned from my dogs. I hope I've been a part of that, John.
You certainly have a wonderful chapter in there about your therapy dogs, David. I wrote this about all the dogs that have been so close in my life. And I'll tell you, there's never been too far left or right that there hasn't been a dog in my life. And I wanted to record all these experiences in a funny and hopefully touching and inspirational book.
It's a wonderful book. I enjoyed it greatly.
Back to the working group now, David.
And you're looking at the Doberman Pinscher first up, the German Pinscher. There's the Black Russian Terrier, one of the newest members of this group, the Giant Schnauzer, the Standard Schnauzer, very recognizable Rottweiler, the Bernese Mountain Dog, the Greater Swiss Mountain Dog, the Alaskan Malamute, the Siberian Husky. There's the Samoyed, the Akita. You can see these northern breeds, the similarity in their shapes. There's the Boxer, the Great Dane, the Bull Mastiff,
Every bit of bull, huh?
The Mastiff.
Yes.
The Neapolitan Mastiff.
Yes, that's a fun
The
one.
Portuguese water dog, the Newfoundland, the St. Bernard, the Great Pyrenees, the Commodore.
The Commodore. Shaggy, shaggy, shaggy. Always reminds you of a car wash, doesn't it?
These dogs were bred to do tasks for man. Most of them are big and powerful and strong. Guarding the home. Aggressive they are not at all today. Here's the Black Russian Terrier. Another all-around working dog. Events of this century kind of decimated dogs in Russia, so the Russian scientists developed this dog some 50 years ago, combining a Rottweiler, Giant Schnauzer, and Airedale, and a few other breeds. They are big, powerful dogs, the Black Pearl of Russia. A beautiful, dominant dog. You should not consider this dog if you're a first-time dog owner. You need a little experience. A wonderful dog. Again, do your homework when you're considering a dog for your family or for yourself. Handled by Larry Finner. Siberian Husky. This dog had more competition today than any other dog at the breed level. 84 Siberian Huskies.
Reminding you that every dog you see today is a winner. They've already won their best in breed.
Siberians are supposed to be moderate size, and they're supposed to be athletic first and foremost. As you know, they pull the sleds, they run all day.
Beautiful coloring on this dog, David.
This is a lovely dog, Marie-Anne Falconer from Ludlow, Massachusetts, the owner-handler of Aragon, a 3-year-old male. A young dog.
We also got a peek at some incredible canine athleticism earlier today as the dogs took to the air, showing their skills as part of the Incredible Dog Challenge. You can catch the show on NBC just after the first of the year on January 7th. And we'll be back with more of the National Dog Show presented by Purina on our way to Best in Show after this.
Start the season off right at the JCPenney After Thanksgiving sale. Friday morning, stores open early, 5 a.m. with hundreds of doorbusters 5 a.m. to noon. Like your choice of dazzling diamond circle pendants. So many gifts, so much to shop for, so many amazing doorbusters. Plus, while they last, incredible big buys, like leather coats at an unbelievable price. Stores open 5 a.m. Friday, so get up early and make some new memories. JCPenney.
This is Mia. Mia is a ProPlan dog. Her bright eyes, shiny coat, and bounds of energy. They're all supported by the quality nutrition in ProPlan, with real meat as the #1 ingredient. Mia is also a rescue dog. Through Rally to Rescue, ProPlan supports pet rescue to make a difference in the lives of pets, like Mia. Because every dog deserves to be a ProPlan dog. ProPlan is available at Petco. ProPlan, the difference is real.
Recently, some allergy decongestants chose to change their formula to stay in the aisle. Claritin D chose not to change. Thank you, Claritin D. So now you'll find Claritin D behind the pharmacy counter.
Thank you, Claritin D, for staying tough on the toughest allergy symptoms.
For refusing to change your formula. Nothing works stronger, faster, or longer to relieve your worst allergy symptoms, including congestion and sinus pressure without drowsiness.
Thank you, Claritin D, for helping me live Claritin Clear.
Claritin D, now behind the pharmacy counter, still no prescription needed.
When you watch him play, sometimes he looks perfect.
For Peyton Manning, the time is now. Flex Game 3, Colts, Eagles. I didn't think I would see that. Will this finally be the Colts' year? Another classic. For NBC Sunday night.
You've got to believe me, this hair thing wasn't my idea. Welcome back to the National Dog Show presented by Purina. Continuing on in the working group, David.
The very recognizable Great Dane. Giant, but elegant. Very gentle dog, a moderate energy breed. They don't really need a lot of property. They take up a lot of room.
Yes,
they don't need a lot of property to run and roam on.
Gentle giants as well?
Absolutely. And it's unusual because they were first used as war dogs by Attila the Hun and the Romans, and also as a fighting dog by the Romans. But they are the most wonderful, sweet-tempered animals. As we see Twaron.
This is your quintessential lap dog, isn't it?
Yes, indeed. This dog likes to use the swimming pool cover as a trampoline, they tell us, to get exercise. Makes the water squirt out of it, and then it drinks the water. Kind of a self-serve operation. Owned by Joseph and Yvette Cornfield from Huntington Valley, Pennsylvania.
It helps us remind us that all these dogs are just dogs.
They all, of course, are registered with the American Kennel Club. AKC registration brings with it a lot of privileges to compete in a lot of different activities. This is the Great Pyrenees. This dog's supposed to look like a brown bear. A lot of people call it an animated snowdrift. Actually had its beginnings as a working dog for the peasants and was an accomplished smuggler getting contraband across the French-Spanish border. Hence the name, the Great Pyrenees Mountains.
Today they use sports cars.
Jean Boyd here from Brookville, Maryland, handling India. Jean's well known for her peers, breeder of the top winning Great Pyrenees of all time. And from the animated snowdrift to...
That's right.
The Commodore.
Now, yes, now. Tell me you've been to a brushless car wash and seen this.
You know, it looks unkempt, but this really is kind of a natural thing. The outer coat and the undercoat mix together and form these cords. And in spite of its appearance as kind of an organized collection of mats, leading you to think that maybe you just leave it alone, coat care is not easy. You have to help this coat along. You have to help keep it clean because, as you can imagine, it can bring in a lot of the backyard with it.
That's right. Leaves, small children, anything it picks up in its path.
I knew a dog once that had all those cords shaved off at the end of its career, and they weighed them, and it was 15 pounds worth of hair.
I know.
Final dog in the group. You can see in the background all the other dogs getting up and ready to go.
Looks like those cords are functional, too, in moving the animal around.
Here goes Quincy, a best-in-show Commodore owned by Janet Capolo and John Landis of Farmingdale, New York, handled by Ernesto Lara. Judge Catherine Bell pulls out the Doberman first. There's the Black Russian Terrier. The Bernese Mountain Dog, the Samoyed, the Boxer and the Great Dane, the Newfoundland, the Great Pyrenees, and the Commodore.
And the Commodore went as well.
These are the dogs she liked from the first time around. Nice lineup. Nice lineup. Getting the same view as her. Pulls the Great Pyrenees out first. Brings up the Black Russian Terrier. The Great Dane. This looks like how she's going to finish them. There you go, 1, 2, 3, and 4.
She just announced the working group winners.
Great Pyrenees wins it. The Black Russian Terrier is second. The Great Dane is third, and the Commodore is fourth.
And there we have our winner of the working group, the Great Pyrenees. Only 2 groups remain before Best in Show, the Great Pyrenees. But coming up, a wonderful experience with dogs. They do great things, yet they know not what they do. The therapy dogs that visit our returning soldiers.
find over 250 early bird specials. Get there Friday at 5 a.m. Find Mrs. Jackets for $49.99. A digital camera for $99.99. Take an extra 15% off all watches. Already 25 to 50% off. And 50% off toys. This digital photo frame is just $89.99. Plus, get $10 Kohl's Holiday Cash for every $50 in purchases. Get to Kohl's after Thanksgiving sale. Friday at 5 a.m. Kohl's. Expect great things.
You sure there's Petco stuff this way?
Do you want in front?
I thought I was in front.
Pal, save $5 on Bed Buddy's Chili Striped Donut Bed.
Uh-oh, quick.
Oh, hey, I think we're under the mistletoe.
Don't even think about it.
Petco, where the pets go.
I think they're wrapping Petco stuff up here.
I smell gift boxes and ribbons.
That's us, Sherlock.
Pals members save 10% on all Claw Pals cat furniture.
Let's go. I don't want coal in my stocking.
Or in your litter box.
Petco, where the pets go.
When you have a pet, life is better. Because pets enrich our lives in immeasurable ways. Purina shares your passion for pets. It's why we continue to do all we can to help pet owners make the world a better place for pets. Purina, your pet, our passion. For videos, stories, and other cool stuff, visit petcentric.com.
Uno attack! It's a step to pick up, but you can't put it back. Uno attack! Hit the monster. Stand to your face. You might get no card. You might get ace. Uno attack! It's fun for the whole family. Whether you get Uno, go get a whole stack. Uno attack!
For the excitement of Uno with an entirely different spin. Try Uno Spin.
The National Dog Show, presented by Purina, is brought to you by Purina and PetCentric.com for places to go, things to sniff, and all things pet. Happy Thanksgiving once again, and welcome back to the 5th Annual National Dog Show, presented by Purina. You know, David, one of the things that you have sensitized me to over the last 5 years together here is all of the wonderful things that dogs do that many of us don't know about. And one in particular is the therapy dogs.
There are a lot of great dogs doing great things out there, but in particular, I was down at the Brooke Army Medical Center at Fort Sam Houston this week and saw some very wonderful people and a very wonderful dog doing great things for our returning military.
Okay, goodbye.
Meet Jasmine, a 9-year-old golden retriever.
At home, she's a pet. When I put her vest on, she goes, Mom, we're going to work. Hi, how are you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you.
Jasmine's job as a therapy dog is to provide comfort and companionship to the many wounded soldiers who are returning from Afghanistan and Iraq.
When they came to my room, after I got out of intensive care, she was jumping around and trying to lick me, and then it's just like, okay. Hadn't seen a dog in a while, so it gave me luck, to be honest.
The dogs provide a calming influence and an added motivation during the difficult recovery process.
We cannot make this a normal existence like they would have if they were living at home. But if we can find things that remind them of home, remind them of being home, and remind them of happier times, more normal times for them, that's usually a good thing.
A lot of times she'll just put her paws up on the bed and comfort. The soldiers just love to talk to her.
She doesn't judge anybody. She doesn't know. You know, I mean, she's trained to do what she's supposed to do. That's it. That's really nice.
I'm moving my arm now.
I'm very proud of you. Look at that.
Now with my left.
This has become our love. I mean, we do this because we love these soldiers so much, and they have given us so much inspiration.
Every day, all over this country, therapy dog teams like Jasmine and Carol are helping to make people healthy and happy.
That a girl. That a girl.
Yeah.
David, what a deeply touching story on this most thankful of days of the year, reminding us that dogs don't care who we are, they only know how to love.
John, they say that a faithful friend is the medicine of life and immortality, and that's exactly what therapy dogs are all about. Go to deltasociety.org to find out how to volunteer as a therapy dog team.
And when we return, one of the most popular groups of all, the Sporting Group, enters the ring.
NBC Wednesday, Christmas in Rockefeller Center, live with Christina Aguilera, Lionel Richie, Martina McBride, and more. NBC Wednesday, 8/7 Central.
January 7th. Something is coming to Los Angeles. Something so huge, so incredibly gigantic. Only one man could pull it off.
Keep working, kid. You'll get there.
The Apprentice, Los Angeles, coming January 7th to NBC.
I'm thinking about refinancing.
I like that idea a lot.
Hi, folks. I'm Rick Hodges, General Manager of Victory Honda. My wife, Margaret, my son, Jake, daughters, Lauren, Abby, and Peyton, want to wish everyone a safe and wonderful Thanksgiving. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for making us the #1 Honda dealer in the state of Michigan. We are closed today, but we'll reopen tomorrow and stay open through Saturday from 9 until 9 for the biggest savings of the year. I look forward to seeing every one of you, and from my family to yours,
Happy Thanksgiving!
Target came to me with a challenge. They said I could take 100 kids on the shopping spree of their lives. The only catch is I'll be suspended and shackled 5 stories above New York City. And I have to make it there by 6 a.m. Friday. This should be interesting.
The Target 2-day sale.
The time? Friday, 9 a.m. The place? Gardner White. It's our best offer ever. Choose no interest till 2011. Nothing down, and we even pay your sales tax. Or take an extra $500 off our incredibly low sale prices. That's right. You get $500 in your pocket today. The markdowns? Huge. You can't save more. Choose no interest till 2011 and no sales tax. Or an extra $500 cash back. Don't miss out. Friday, 9 till 10. Only at Gardner White.
All of us at Wallside Windows wish you a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
As we march towards Best in Show, this is the Sporting Group, sponsored by Petco. David, one of the more popular groups?
Wonderful family dogs, the Sporting Dogs, very active, great members of the families. We see the German short-haired pointer here, the Weimaraner, the Vizsla, the Brittany. Go Brittany.
There's your favorite.
Wire-haired pointing Griffon right there. The Spignone Italiano, the flat-coated Retriever, the curly-coated Retriever, the Golden Retriever, the Labrador Retriever, the Nova Scotia Duck-Tolling Retriever, the Chesapeake Bay Retriever, the Irish Water Spaniel, the English Springer Spaniel, the Welsh Springer Spaniel, the Field Spaniel, the Clumber Spaniel, the English Cocker Spaniel, and the 3 American Cocker Spaniels, the Ascot, the Party, and the Black Cocker Spaniels. Sporting Dogs. Their job is to help the hunter by pointing and marking a game, flushing it, and retrieving it. The same high energy, unquestioning love of their people make them great family pets as well. As we look here first at the Irish Setter, John.
Here's a breed I love seeing every year.
Stylish, beautiful, wonderful traveling dogs.
Also moves beautifully in the ring.
Supposed to have this rollicking temperament. They say you better have a sense of humor if you have an Irish Setter. They're not hyper and crazy, but they are fun-loving dogs. They have a puppy-like zest for life. They especially love kids.
Okay, so take the camera back to me, please.
Now, he's pulling the ear over the eyes to actually show the neck, David. Am I right on that?
That's
not
it.
to hide the eyes.
Well, he's trying to give the judge a good look at the length of neck. It's the handler's job to show the strong points of the dog to its best strength, and that's what he's doing there. So we look at the Irish Setter. This is Windy, #1 Irish Setter in the country. So we're looking at our judge, Mr. Thomas Bradley. Watertown, New York. Happens to be the show chairman for the Westminster Kennel Club. Know Mr. Bradley quite well. Fine gentleman. His ring steward, he's being assisted by Eric Tweed. Here's the pointer. Sky. Wonderful pointer that was imported from England. Now lives in Oldwick, New Jersey, owned by Dr. and Mrs. Howard Spay.
Good boy.
Pretty face.
Pointers are beautiful dogs. They have this wonderful athletic look about them, of course.
Thank you. Straight to Cameron, back to me.
Unmistakable outline. Very people-oriented, great family pets. Pretty well-kept secret, actually. Beautiful young dog. It's 3 years of age. They're supposed to be lean, muscular, and athletic. They need lots of exercise. Beautiful dogs. Pointers can be just about any color. In fact, the standard says a good pointer can't be a bad color. Mr. Bradley looking down the line. Back to his pointer. Beautiful Weimaraner.
Oh, this is a pretty oyster-colored coat.
Marge is her name. Handled by Alessandra Foles. Marge won the Weimaraner National Specialty this year. A beautiful dog.
This is one of the prettier ones I've seen.
I think this is a spectacular dog. And Marge and Alessandra work with HIV-positive children and homeless teens. Another example of dogs doing wonderful things for people.
Thank you. Straight to Cameron, and back to me, please.
You can change a lot of lives if you become a therapy dog team.
Well, David, your influence on me and the therapy dogs, I included a chapter in my book on it. If they do, it's entitled, If You're Happy and You Know It, Wag Your Tail.
It's a wonderful chapter, John. Brought tears to everyone in my household.
Well, it was a very, very touching day to shadow the therapy dogs up there, working with the children's, the cancer patients up there.
Okay, Madam Member, thank you very much.
The Morgan Stanley Children's Hospital Angel on a Leash program, sponsored by the Westminster Kennel Club, does a lot of great things.
This is a beautiful dog. This, David, I'm going to go out on a limb here. This is my pick for this group. I think that is an extraordinary, extraordinary dog.
I think that's a great pick. There are a lot of good dogs in this group. Very nice. Here's the Golden Retriever. Young dog. It's 15 months old.
Very popular dog, too.
And just to give you a little lesson here on how we name our dogs, this dog's registered name is Champion Hillock's Rum Raisin. Call name is Raisin, but it was in the ice cream litter. So all the dogs in the litter had ice cream names. Tammy Tomlinson, the owner-handler here from Ligonier, Pennsylvania.
Okay, Miss.
Pretty golden as well.
I've taken the camera, excuse me, and back to me.
I think all Goldens are pretty. Beautiful dogs. They have that great expression. They're great family dogs, of course, a people breed.
That wonderful smile they seem to have, isn't it?
Eager to please, and that's the smile that you're looking at right there coming into your living room. Or maybe into your dining room by now. Hope you're enjoying your Thanksgiving Day.
Don't forget to let a table scrap drop off onto the floor. You want to be really thankful today and see what the act of appreciation really is all about.
And as great a dog as these are, remember, every dog is not for everyone. These dogs are not born with obedience degrees. They need exercise in both the mind and the body. Do your homework. Find a dog that's right for you and your family, somebody that you're dedicated to, giving a great home to.
The Clumber Spaniel. So we look at that face.
This is the largest of the Spaniels. It has a massive head and bone.
Be gentle with me. I'm still a work in progress.
And as you can see, substantial body. A lot of coat. These dogs work in undergrowth. Remember, they have to be strong enough to push their way through the thickets and the briars and the brambles. They are a gentleman's hunting dog. They're a little laid back and slow, but sure. Look at those big feet coming right at you. They're wonderful, wonderful dogs.
It is, huh?
These dogs were among the first dogs registered by the American Kennel Club in the first 10 breeds. Today, 165 breeds and varieties recognized by the AKC.
Thank you.
Goes the Clumber. You can see that rolling gait that they're supposed to have.
Dad, you have your finger in my mouth.
First thing I always notice about Cocker Spaniels is their eyes. Cocker Spaniels lead the league in Saturday Evening Post covers with 17.
Followed closely by Paris Hilton and Jessica Simpson.
Cockers, of course, are divided into 3 varieties. They're all cockers, but you see the black, the Ascov, and the party-colored cockers. Variety is a division of the breed based on size, coat, or color. With cockers, it's the color. With poodles, it's the size. A standard poodle, a miniature poodle, and a toy poodle, for example. In dachshunds, it's coat. Smooth, long hair, and wire. They're all cockers, just a different variety. A beautiful Cocker Spaniel here. This is Bentley. Won a Best in Show from Albuquerque, New Mexico, handled by Marcelo Chagas from Macomb, Pennsylvania.
It's a nice shot there. You get to see the coat moving as he takes his turn in the ring.
It's Mr. Bradley.
Mr. Bradley's taking one last look now, I guess.
Sir.
About to make the cut. Brings out the Irish setter.
Beautiful Irish setter.
Right there. You like this one?
I do like this dog a lot.
This would be your pick?
I'm going to pick this dog to win the group.
I'll hang with my Weimaraner.
Let's see what happens. Well, I love the Weimaraner, too. This is a strong group.
Very strong. Beautiful, beautiful group this year.
The Chesapeake,
Irish spinner, the Irish setter, the
Clumber,
the Weimaraner,
Clumber, English cocker.
I love the Ascov cocker.
And Ascov.
There you pick the Ascov there. Nice English cocker, too. This is a beautiful group. This might be the strongest group of the day so far, I believe.
Look at that line.
Nice lineup. Strength of the group was always most evident after the judges made the cut. You look down the line, not only at what he kept, but what he didn't keep. He got all the best ones out there. But there's a lot of good ones left over, too.
Sir?
This is,
facing that way.
Let's see what he's doing here. I think he might be setting them up in the order he likes them. A lot of judges will say to you they don't have enough ribbons in a group like this.
How about that?
I'd like to have a few more ribbons to recognize the quality that they have. Looks like this is the way it's going to finish. You've got the Irish setter up front, the Weimaraner, the Clumber, the Pointer in fourth.
To the Weimaraner.
This was your pick, and mine came in second, so once again, I live in your shadow.
That's the point I'm trying to make here. Every year.
Someday. There's another look at your winner of the sporting group, the Irish setter, stately and elegant. But meanwhile, backstage, the shaking, the shivering, the crimping, and the quivering continues as the ever-popular and highly accessorized toy group is up next.
Oh, yes, you're excited. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking Beneful. You've never seen anything like it before. It has wholesome grains, real beef, even carrots and peas. There's carbohydrates for energy and protein for those serious muscles. And you even get some vegetables. So happy. Love it so much you only think you're getting spoiled.
Yes, you do. But it's good for you, too.
Healthful, flavorful, Beneful. Beneful brand by Purina.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane. Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
It's a wonderful night, gotta take it from me. It's a wonderful night.
Here comes Santa Claus.
It's a wonderful night, gotta shake it from me.
Here comes Santa Claus, here comes Santa Claus, right down Santa Claus Lane.
Come on and break it on down.
Someone you love may be a numismatist. It's true, millions collect coins. It's the rush they get collecting something worthwhile. But they need your help. Give them genuine coins from the United States Mint. Polished, radiant, irresistible. Your gift will make a difference for generations to come. Visit usmint.gov. United States Mint. Genuinely worthwhile.
Tonight, in everyone's life,
Nobody's getting back on that bus.
there is a moment that defines who they are. This is hers.
I am trying to keep her alive.
A powerful ER for Thanksgiving. Tonight on NBC.
Happy Thanksgiving there, Sparky. Thanks for spending it with me here on the National Dog Show. Boy, I wish our families were here, huh? Oh, I got a great idea. Why don't we send them a doggy mail? That way we'll get a jump start on our holiday greetings this season. I promise we'll go for a walk right after we send a doggy mail. I just love these talking dogs on PetCentric.com. But not as much as I love you.
Happy holidays from John and Sparky. Wish you were here.
Yeah, that was fun. Why don't we send another dog email? Aunt Helen's birthday's right around the corner.
Happy birthday, Aunt Helen. Save some cake for us.
And don't forget Arbor Day, and Groundhog Day, and Cinco de Mayo. Sparky, when is your birthday?
Visit PetCentric.com today and let Doggy Mail do the talking for you.
Yes, we had a lot of fun doing that. A doggy mail, a brand new idea. Hey, the toy group, our final group before Best in Show. David, take us down the line.
Here we go. The Italian Greyhound, the Chinese Crested, the toy poodle, of course, easily seen, the Pomeranian, the Chihuahua, the smooth coat Chihuahua. Here's the toy Fox Terrier, the Min Pin, the toy Manchester Terrier, the Havanese, the Shih Tzu, the Cavalier, the English Toy Spaniel, the English Toy Spaniel, the other variety, the Japanese Chin, the Papillon, the Silky Terrier, and the Yorkshire Terrier. And there's the Affenpinscher, the Brussels Griffon, the Pug, and last but
never least,
the leader in hair in the toy group, the Pekingese. Toy dogs are meant to be companions for people. Portability, they're perfect for city dwellers. And to resemble their larger cousins, they're just as important as their bigger cousins.
This is the Chinese Crested, one of the most unusual dogs here, and as you can see, almost hairless.
Very little hair. In fact, when they show them outdoors, they need to put sunblock on them, and some of them.
Now, these were ratters back in China.
Yes, indeed. But you see them today, they're friendly and intelligent. They love children and seniors. You don't see any of that ferocity that they had in protecting the ships. They came over in the Chinese merchant ships. And here's Tommy, handled by Karen Wagner from York, Pennsylvania.
Almost looks like a little horse, doesn't it?
We're looking at our judge here, Sumiko Ikeda, who's assisted by Robert Black, the ring steward from the Kennel Club of Philadelphia.
Can you take one, please?
And here are her instructions. Karen Wagner is well known for her Afghan hounds, and a lot of times her Chinese Cresteds move like they've been training with Afghan hounds. Next up is the toy poodle. A lot of people like this dog as a favorite in this show. Kazuo Osaka presenting.
This has been a winner before.
This is a great show dog. Actually, #1 toy dog in the country, #5 all breeds. It's won 34 all breed bests in shows and 102 groups.
Meticulously manicured, as always.
Vicky, champion Smash JP win a victory, bred in Japan.
Well, there you have it. You spend all the money grooming the front, you forget you got a bald spot in the back.
Beautiful white toy poodle, Vicky. Very athletic like all the poodles, just the smallest version of it. You heard earlier the dog eats Kellogg's Special K all day long to keep up its energy. I see an endorsement contract coming soon. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, any way you look at it. That's...
Kazosaka is a great poodle man. Dog is owned by Ron Scott right here in Harrisburg.
Here's the Love Bucket, the original Love Bucket, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. This is just one of the sweetest dogs ever.
They are great dogs. First Cavaliers really came here about 50 years ago, which is relatively recently. Recognized by the AKC in the mid-90s. Beautiful, kind of a toy sporting breed, actually. The largest of the toy breeds, but they do live for a lap.
One of the great demeanors of all dogs, I think. Everyone I know who has one comments on the fact that they're like little love sponges.
Well, I'm considering adding one to my family, too. I go to the Cavalier National every year, and the people there work so hard to breed healthy, happy dogs. You know, buy your dog from a breeder. They're the people that work hard doing research, health research, and health testing on all of their breeding stock. They're not just turning them out like livestock to make money. They're raising them to be happy, healthy members of the family. Get your dog from a responsible breeder. Don't buy an impulse. Don't buy a dog as a gift unless everybody who's involved with receiving that gift is prepared for it. Get a dog, be happy with it at the beginning, be happy knowing what it's going to grow into, a lot less chance it will end up in a shelter. The Brussels Griffon.
Always a great face there, huh? It's like a little Wookiee.
Well, we all remember As Good as It Gets with Jack Nicholson and Helen Hunt. They both won Oscars, but all of us in the dog world kind of think the dog was the star of that show. Griffon means a lion-like appearance.
Well, it certainly has that, doesn't it?
Well, that little short upturned face really kind of gives it a human look. But that expression really is the essence of the breed type of the Griffon. They can have either a harsh coat or a smooth coat. He's got great attitude, great bravado, if you will. About 10 inches tall, about 10 pounds.
Okay, take a long
nice
break.
toy size for you. So we look at our judge.
These are all great companion dogs. Yeah. And there it is, aerodynamically built for speed. We laugh because this breed takes forever to go around the ring, doesn't it, baby?
Absolutely. It's one of the most popular toy breeds, of course. And really, underneath all that coat, they're very heavy in the front. They have great substance and pretty solid bone for what you might be surprised by what you feel under there, which is the reason that the judges reach under there and feel what's under there, and often will pick them up. Those heavy bone front legs will give them kind of a rolling gait.
And there it is. Two steps sideways, one step forward.
Those are the sacred dogs of ancient China.
And it puts a smile on everyone's face here in the arena. Working harder than anybody else.
Thank you very much.
And I'm exhausted.
There is more round, please.
They're called the sleeve dog because they carry them in the sleeves in China. Very dignified and independent dog.
That's our final dog in the group. She's now making her cut. The Chinese Crested is first. We're on our way to Best in Show. This is the final group. Toy Poodle next.
Just takes the Pomeranian. Adding to it. There's the Havanese.
And you, please.
The Cavalier.
That's nice to see.
You, please. And you, too.
The Silky and the Yorkie.
And you. And you, please.
The Brussels and the Peak.
Well, so this is going to be a longer class.
She should have picked the Peak first to give it a head start on getting up there. There we go.
What a nice-looking group, though.
Nice dog.
Well, toy dogs are everybody's favorite.
Well, the toy poodle went out first. This could be indicative of something.
There's the Brussels into the second spot. Looks like she's placing them in her order. The Cavalier. And the Peak. Hold on a second.
Okay, thank you very much. So could you please take a small round for audience, please? Yes.
I think she's made up her mind here, John. She says one time around for the audience, so that they can recognize her placements. It looks like the toy poodle up front, which it's been many times.
Okay, 1, 2, 3,
It has now lapped the Pekingese at the end. There's your winner, the toy group, the toy poodle.
The Brussels Griffon is second, the Cavalier is third, and the Pekingese is fourth.
Well, David, there you have it. Your class of 2006 for Best in Show. Who will win? You have your favorites. I hope you do. When we come back, we'll know, because Best in Show is next.
Is the coast clear?
Yes. Let's go.
Are you sure they went to Petco?
Where else would they go?
Oopsie.
Calm down.
I smell presents.
Pals, save $20 on the 5-gallon Eclipse Hexagon Aquarium Kit. Save $10 on Pink Princess and Blue Night Hamster habitats and holiday dog toys and rawhide starting at $1.99.
Uh-oh, step on it.
Okay.
Oh, not at my tail.
Petco, where the pets go.
When you have a pet, life is better. Because pets enrich our lives in immeasurable ways. Purina shares your passion for pets. It's why we continue to do all we can to help pet owners make the world a better place for pets. Purina, your pet, our passion. For videos, stories, and other cool stuff, visit petcentric.com.
Hurry to Kohl's after Thanksgiving sale, the only place you'll find over 250 early bird specials. Get there Friday at 5 a.m. Find Mrs. Cashmere sweaters for $34.99 and men's leather outerwear for $99.99. Take an extra 20% off fine jewelry, already 60% off. This DVD player is just $49.99 after mail-in rebate. And this KitchenAid stand mixer is $157.99. Plus, get $10 Kohl's holiday cash for every $50 in purchases. Get to Kohl's after Thanksgiving sale, Friday at 5 a.m. Kohl's, expect great things.
50 contestants from 50 states with one thing in common.
I'm tired of being big.
Now, with only 2 episodes left till the live finale, be there and discover how much weight a country can lose.
The Biggest Loser has given me back my life.
Biggest Loser, Wednesday, 9, 8 Central on NBC.
It all comes down to this. We started with more than 2,000 dogs, David.
And we have a beautiful lineup here. 7 wonderful dogs. Look at this beautiful Irish setter from the Sporting Group. Windy, owned by Sharon Riley and Lisa Summers from Mineral Ridge, Ohio. Take a look there at our Best in Show judge, Mr. James Reynolds from Ontario, Canada. Assisted by ring steward Dan Shoemaker, president of the Kennel Club of Philadelphia. And all eyes are on Windy.
Now, you like this dog especially.
This is a beautiful dog. I really do like this dog. Can she win Best in Show? I don't know. That's a tough lineup. We like to say that Best in Show is really not that tough a deal because you can point almost anywhere. You're going to have good dogs in the lineup at that point. Crowd responding to the Irish setter.
Here now the Bouvier.
Bouvier's a big winning dog.
Beautiful coat.
Already won 14 bests in show. Number 3 herding dog in the country this year.
Almost a touch of a blue-gray to the coat.
Larry Fenner, the handler. Larry won best in show at Crufts this year with an Australian Shepherd, an American dog. So he's won the biggest show outside of this country. Beautiful Bouvier Indy. We got Windy and Indy. This is Champion Ace's Indelible Mark HT, which is a herding title.
David, to judge the best in show, you have to know not only a certain group, but a working knowledge of all breeds, don't you?
Yes, indeed.
It's a special type of judge that gets this responsibility.
Our dog show judges work their whole lives to improve their knowledge. They're starting with a few breeds and move on up. Get to this point like Mr. Reynolds. He's looking at our working group winner, the Great Pyrenees. This is India. I'm seeing a pattern here. Windy, Indy, and India. 3-year-old female. A best in show winner as well. Only one. It's a young dog. Gene Boyd is the co-owner and handler from Brookville, Maryland.
That's a beautiful dog. That ice white coat.
Well, as we said in the group, they're supposed to look like an animated snowdrift. Beautiful dog. I love the way it jumps out of this blue carpet at us. Very nice.
The PVG.
Petite Basse Griffon Vendéon. Fairchild is her name.
PBGV. Flip-flopping by consonants.
And we all know how painful that can be.
This is a great face. Look at that. Look.
36 bests in shows in that face. Number 1 hound in the country. Number 8 all breed. We have 2 of the top 10 dogs in this final lineup.
Once again, I will be heard. Listen to the response from the crowd. Here's your crowd favorite right there.
Jimmy and Charles Hertel.
Let me hear it. Let me hear it. He's even touched the judge.
And around.
Fairchild from Darien, Connecticut, handled by Greg Strong. Here is the Tibetan Terrier. Beautiful coat, beautiful look to it. This is RJ, Champion Players Prodigy from Encino, California. Wonderful look to it as well. A study in black and white.
A little bounce to it when it hits the ground there.
Very nice. You're getting the same looks that the judge is getting in the ring, looking at that side movement, looking at the dog coming and going. Mr. James Reynolds, judged best in show at the Westminster Kennel Club this year. Put up our old buddy Rufus. Here goes RJ, the Tibetan Terrier. The Sealyham Terrier, Charmin.
Let's see, the judge went into the mouth earlier in the game here. Let's see if this one has more success.
Another young dog, a 2-year-old male, owned by Richard Good from Cochransville, Pennsylvania.
Down and back to the camera.
Handled by Marjorie Good.
I don't know, David.
Nice crowd response to this dog. It's a
Very
beautiful
good.
dog. Best in Show winner as well. Very nice final lineup here. Lots of Best in Shows. Probably over 100 of them combined. On the 7 competitors. No Charmin.
And our final entry for Best in Show.
From the toy group, the Toy Poodle. Number 1 toy dog, number 5 all breeds, 34 Bests in Show. Owned by Ron Scott. Harrisburg,
down and back to the
Pennsylvania. Kyle Sozaka handling.
Last chance to impress.
This is a nice little show dog. A nice lineup, very nice. Great wins by all 7 of them to get this far.
Has he tipped his hand yet?
No, not really. It's always been hard to read Mr. Reynolds.
So there you have it, all 7 groups represented here.
A nice lineup.
Who will be best here?
Well, I like them all.
Can you pick a favorite?
Oh, I love the PBGV for the way it's turning on the crowd. I think the Bouvier is a wonderful dog. I love the Irish. Toy Poodle is the one out there with all the credentials and all the numbers. Did I pick one there or not?
I think you've...
Did I dodge it successfully?
You spun a web of confusion, my friend. A web of confusion.
He's smiling at the PBGV, as did most of America, I think.
That's right. America loves a dog being a dog.
Tibetan Terrier, they're looking up at him. How about me? The Sealyham Terrier. I always remember the movie Best in Show and think of Christopher Guest talking about, hey, look at me, Mr. Judge.
Yes, many people's first association with the dog show came from that wonderful film, Best in Show. Here we go. This is the moment that they all came for.
He's made his mind up. He's coming over now to mark his book. He knows who's Best in Show.
Do you know, David?
I do not know.
Take a gamble.
Well, I don't know. I'm torn between the Irish Setter and the Toy Poodle.
I love the Irish Setter. I love the Irish Setter.
Toy Poodle's a great little show dog. I love the Irish. I love the show that the PBGV put on. The Bouvier is a solid dog.
Best in Show at the 2006 National Dog Show is the Toy Poodle.
The Toy Poodle wins Best in Show 2006. There is your winner.
Vicky, the number 5 dog all breeds in this country, captures Best in Show. The great fun of going to a dog show is we can all judge from outside the ring as well. Maybe that dog wasn't your choice.
That's right. What was your choice? Now is your chance to vote. For the People's Choice Best in Show, you can text your votes to 62288. NBC TV. We'll be back to wrap things up right after this.
Start the season off right at the JCPenney After Thanksgiving sale. Friday morning, stores open early, 5 a.m. with hundreds of doorbusters 5 a.m. to noon. Like your choice of dazzling diamond circle pendants. So many gifts, so much to shop for, so many amazing doorbusters. Plus, while they last, incredible big buys, like leather coats at an unbelievable price. Stores open 5 a.m. Friday, so get up early and make some new memories. JCPenney.
This is Mia. Mia is a Pro Plan dog. Her bright eyes, shiny coat, and boundless energy. They're all supported by the quality nutrition in ProPlan, with real meat as the #1 ingredient. Mia is also a rescue dog. Through Rally to Rescue, ProPlan supports pet rescue to make a difference in the lives of pets, like Mia. Because every dog deserves to be a ProPlan dog. ProPlan is available at PetSmart. ProPlan, the difference is real.
Beyond the pedigrees. Beyond the competition. Beyond the trophies. There are people who love dogs almost as much as dogs love people. Come share our passion for the purebred dog, the American Kennel Club. We're more than champion dogs. We're the dog's champion.
The National Dog Show, presented by Purina, is brought to you by Purina, your pet, our passion, and by JCPenney. Make new memories this holiday season. Unwrap the magic. It's all inside JCPenney. Well, David, wrapping up, I can't think of a better way to spend Thanksgiving than with the dogs, with you, my friend, as well. 5 years in a row.
I love being part of this tradition, John. I love being here with you. I love being at the National Dog Show.
And no surprises.
No, not really. Sometimes the winners just keep on winning.
That's the mark of a champion. That's what they do. Well, thank you once again for that very touching piece that you did on the therapy dog.
Thank you, John, and thanks for your great book. Best of luck to you with the book.
From all of us at NBC, John O'Hurley, David Fry, Andrea Joyce, we wish you all the happiest of Thanksgivings.
The heroes phenomenon has kept you guessing until now.
You have no idea
Why were they chosen?
You found them.
How did they get their powers? Monday, discover the answers.
This is not gonna end.
New Heroes, Monday on NBC.
NBC Tonight's got 2 holiday events. First, it's a special Thanksgiving Deal or No Deal. A 2-hour feast with pie, turkey, and millions to win. Then, on a powerful ER, there comes a time in everyone's life that defines who they are. This is hers.
You're out of your mind.
I am trying to keep her alive.
Spend your Thanksgiving with Deal or No Deal in an all-new ER tonight on NBC.
Hi, folks. I'm Rick Hodges, General Manager of Victory Honda. My wife, Margaret, my son, Jake, daughters, Lauren, Abby, and Peyton, want to wish everyone a safe and wonderful Thanksgiving. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for making us the #1 Honda deal in the state of Michigan. We are closed today, but we'll reopen tomorrow and stay open through Saturday from 9 until 9 for the biggest savings of the year. I look forward to seeing every one of you, and from my family to yours,
Happy Thanksgiving!
Hi, Mike Goff here for Save on Everything at Dunkin' Donuts for one of their great tasting lattes. It's how I jumpstart my morning. I love Dunkin' Donuts because they don't charge extra for extras, like whipped cream, mocha, or your favorite flavors. So having a latte the way you like it doesn't end up costing you a couple bucks more. Dunkin' Donuts, the Motor City's wake-up call. Look for special